bizarre how we spend a quarter of our life in education? Now that's with the latest life expectancy figures, and assuming that you go to nursery and university. And let's be honest, the vast majority of what we learn in school is totally useless. Pythagoras theorem, algebra. Pretty sure they're both mathematical topics. I recently found out my final grades for my university degree, and I came out with an overall first class classification. And that's the best you can get. Now I'm bloody proud of myself for that, because I wasn't expecting it in the slightest. But that wasn't a subject that I personally chose, because I knew it would help me with the career path that I had chosen to follow. Surely school should be preparing us for life, giving us knowledge and skills that we need to survive. And what I mean by this is, in school we don't learn to cook, we don't learn about things like the housing market, mortgages, loans, hell, how a bank even works in terms of interest rates and shit. We finish education with no learning knowledge of how to do anything except for work out the circumference of a circle. Because that's going to help me buy a house and pay the bills. Really hating on maths today. It seems education is very selective, and what I mean by this is, you can be the master of a couple of subjects, but not the jack of them all. But I personally feel that we should have the option, whilst we attend the compulsory education that we have to go to, for example, learn about the mechanics of a car. I know how to drive, but I have no idea when it comes to the engine, how to change a tyre, what to do exactly when you crash. Now I know a lot of you are probably sitting there thinking it's common sense, shouting at your bloody computer, "What? You don't know how to change a tyre?" But for some people, such knowledge isn't so obvious when they haven't experienced it before. That was one hell of a digression. My point was simply, we spend a very long time in education, and then we're expected to go straight into a job when we finish, unable to enjoy the highs of life. It's sad. But I will conclude with a little quote, which I really like, and it's very apt. When the Dalai Lama was asked what surprised him most about humanity, he answered with, "Man, because he sacrifices himself to make money, then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health, and then as he is so anxious about the future, he does not enjoy the present." The result being that he does not live in the present or the future. He lives as if he's never going to die, and then dies having never really lived. You work it out.